What's up, everyone? It's Jordan. It's 11:28, and I had a long day. I had to go to work at like 11 this morning and got off about 8:30. And just now getting home from Macon because I live outside of Macon, and it's kind of bummer, kind of sleepy. But I thought to make a video, and the subject of the video is my mom and our relationship. I have a relationship with my mom through the telephone. My mom lives in South Carolina. She is from Macon, Georgia, just like I am. And she moved to South Carolina because of her husband got a job there. So we haven't seen a whole lot of my mom. We'll see. I moved back to Georgia because I stayed in Washington State, in Seattle for about. I've lived in Washington State for a total of 6 or 7 years. My brother was born in Washington. A little bit of background information there, but I came back and I was back maybe like 3 years, and my mom moved to South Carolina. And so basically mine and my mom's relationship is through the phone, and I see her every once in a while, maybe once a month or once every 2 months. But I do want to make this clear before I start on our relationship. I love my mom. She is my mom. She gave birth to me, and I will always love her, no matter how she feels about me, or no matter what she does, because that'll never change the fact that she's my mom. With that being said, mine and my mom's relationship is very rocky. She has a hard time already because she has a mental illness. So she has a hard time understanding when I came out to her 6 years ago that I came out first, that I was gay, I was a lesbian, and everybody knew it. Everybody knew I was gay ever since like elementary school, and when I grew up and didn't get out of the phase of wearing guy clothes, because they say that girls go through a phase where they wear guy clothes and they're real sporty and stuff like that. They call it like a tomboy. But the problem is, when I was little, is I like doing that stuff, playing football and basketball and stuff, and I liked girls too at a young age. I remember trying to kiss a girl when I was in elementary school. It was just me. I've always felt like a boy ever since I can remember. But anyways, I didn't get out of the phase, and I think my parents knew it. They were in denial, and then in high school I came out. And my mama had a very hard time with it. My dad's a different subject. I could touch on that later. But my mom had a very hard time understanding being gay. And you gotta understand, my family is very religious. So my mom automatically got hurt and was like, "You're gonna burn in hell, you need to change your ways," and all this other stuff. But eventually she started to get over the fact that I was gay. She was like, "I have a kid." In her case, she says, "I have a daughter, and she's a lesbian. I can deal with that." Well, a year ago, when I came out to my mom that I was transitioning to fit the inside with the to fit the emotional part of me to the physical part of me, she had a very hard time with that. I remember telling her on the phone, and she kind of got choked up a little bit, and she said that she would love me no matter what, and that she looks at me as a boy anyways. But she would go and tell my brother and my twin stuff, and of course never tell the other twin anything, because they will tell the other twin everything you say. You should learn that by now. But she was telling my family other stuff, my siblings other things, and it really bothers her, and she got depressed about it, and she has severe depression, really, really bad, and she doesn't understand. She feels like she's losing a kid. She's losing her daughter. She doesn't want to lose her daughter. She doesn't understand why I can't just be a girl. She was like, you're born that way. But there's things that's wrong with my mom that I can't fully understand, and I know that because I'm not her and I don't think like her. I don't have that mental illness, therefore I don't judge my mom on her decisions and the way she acts sometimes, because I know that's part of her illness. So my thing is, if I can understand that, why can't she understand the way that I feel? She doesn't think my way. She's never felt my way. She doesn't understand because she's not me, and out of everyone she should understand what it's like to be different. I love her to death, and it is what it is. It's kind of like a real touchy subject, because I don't want to get in everything, because my mom watches this. I don't want to be giving out secrets and stuff like that, and embarrassments, because some things are better left in the closet. Everybody has skeletons, but me being trans is pretty hard for my mama, and she goes to church, and my stepdad, he has said some things to me about it. I remember calling him one time, and he was like, who's this? And I was like, and I can't say Jordan to my family. I have to say my real name right now, but I'm working on them to get to call me Jordan. They said if I changed my name legally, that they would call me Jordan, but until then they would continue to call me Kaylee. So when I called my stepdad, I said, hey, this is Kaylee. He said, Kaylee who? This isn't Kaylee. And I was like, this is Kaylee. He was like, no, this isn't Kaylee. And we were going back and forth, and I was telling him that was me, and he was like, Kaylee don't sound like this. And so he's being a real jerk to me, and my family, it kind of struck hard with them, with me transitioning. I've done everything by myself, and I will continue to do everything by myself with little support. And that's the way it is sometimes. But as far as my mom goes, I love my mom, and I will always love her no matter how she feels. And I feel bad sometimes that she cries over me for wanting to be her son, because it's how I always felt that I was her son. And I hate that she cries, that she feels like she's losing a daughter, and I can't understand why my twin isn't enough for her. Why does she feel that she needs 2 twin daughters? I'm still her kid. She just has a twin son and daughter, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know she will always love me, though, no matter how bad she acts towards me, because I do know that I am her kid, and that can't be changed. And I know even if I were to like lose my mind, she would still love me, just like I would still love her, no matter what she does. So, Mom, if you ever watch this video, I just had to talk about some things and get it off my chest, and to let other people know, if their parents think the same way, that everybody struggles with different types of parents. And I just wanted to touch on my mother's relationship, because mine and my father's relationship is completely different, and my step parents' relationships with me is completely different, because I feel like I have two dads and two moms, because my parents separated when I was little, like 3 years old, so I don't remember it. And both of my step parents came in my life when I was like 5 or 6. So I've always felt like I've had two moms and two dads. So, but I just wanted to touch on my biological mom relationship, and it might be rocky, but I think one day it will make us stronger in the long run, and I know that I will get that relationship back that I had with my mom before I came out that I was gay, and before I came out that I was trans. I know that I would get that back. It would just take Mom time to understand and to cope and deal with the changes because of her beliefs and opinions and thoughts. But I just wanted to touch on that and to let you know, Mom, I do love you, no matter how you feel about me right now and what you think, and that it will get better with time, and one day you will look at me as your son and love me as your son. And that's all I wanted to say. I love you, Mom.